Your company is not going to call a meeting to tell you. There will be no announcement, no warning email, no town hall where the CEO apologizes and explains what is happening. One day you will show up to work or log into your laptop at home and something will feel different, quieter, and then you will notice that the person who sat next to you for 4 years is gone, and the week after that, 2 more, and nobody is replacing them, because something already did. Right now, while you are watching this, artificial intelligence is being quietly installed into offices, hospitals, law firms, call centers, and banks across America, not to help your coworkers work faster, to permanently replace them. Goldman Sachs confirmed it in a report that most people never read. 300 million jobs will be disrupted by AI before 2030. Think about that for a second. 300 million jobs. And the wave is not coming in 2030. It already started. The first people it hit were the ones who never saw it coming. Accountants, paralegals, graphic designers, customer service managers, mid-level coders, people who spent a decade building careers they were told were untouchable. Here is the question you need to answer right now. Not tomorrow. Right now. Is your job on that list? And by the end of this video, you will never look at your career or your financial future the same way again. Stay with me because this is where it gets dark. Most people think AI replacing jobs is a future problem, something for the next generation to deal with, something that happens to other industries, other people, other cities. But here is what nobody tells you. It is already happening. Right now, in your industry, possibly in your company. And the reason you have not noticed is because corporations are not replacing workers loudly. They are doing it quietly, methodically, and with surgical precision. Here is how it works. When someone leaves a company today, retires, quits, gets laid off, most corporations are no longer automatically posting that job opening. Instead, they are asking one question internally: can AI do this now? And increasingly, the answer coming back is yes. IBM made headlines when it announced it would stop hiring for 7,800 positions that could be replaced by AI. But IBM was not the story. IBM was just the one that said it out loud. Thousands of companies are doing the exact same thing in silence. JP Morgan Chase built an AI system called COIN, Contract Intelligence. In 2017, it completed 360,000 hours of legal work in seconds, work that previously required hundreds of lawyers and loan officers working full-time. Think about what that means for every junior attorney, every paralegal, every legal analyst who thought a law firm was a safe place to build a career. But here's what nobody tells you. This is not just happening in finance and law. Amazon has deployed AI systems that handle entire customer service departments, complaints, returns, billing disputes, account issues, without a single human involved. The customer service workforce that Amazon employed 10 years ago does not exist in the same form today. McKinsey Global Institute published research showing that automation will be capable of replacing 30% of tasks in 60% of all jobs by 2026. Not 60% of jobs eliminated, 60% of jobs fundamentally changed, with 30% of what those workers do every day taken over by machines. And here is the cliffhanger that should stop you cold. The workers most at risk are not the ones doing the lowest skill work. The workers most at risk are the ones in the comfortable middle, the educated professionals, making $45,000 to $95,000 a year, who spent years getting good at something that a well-trained AI model can now do better, faster, and for almost nothing. Are you sitting in that range right now? Because what comes next will tell you exactly what your risk level is. Here is what corporations never tell their employees, and this is the part that changes everything. AI does not replace you all at once. It replaces you in 3 phases, and by the time most people realize what is happening, they are already deep into Phase 2 with Phase 3 already scheduled. Phase 1 is called AI Assistance. This is where your company introduces an AI tool and tells everyone it is going to make their jobs easier. And it does. You use it. You get faster. Your output increases. Management is happy. You feel good. You think AI is your friend. But here's what nobody tells you. While you are using AI to do your job faster, your manager is quietly noting that your entire team now produces what twice the team used to produce. The math is already being done in a boardroom you will never enter. Phase 2 is called AI augmentation. Now the AI is doing 80% of the actual cognitive work, and you are reviewing its output, making small corrections, adding the human touch. Your role has quietly shifted from creator to reviewer. You are no longer the engine. You are the quality check on someone else's engine. Think about that for a second. If you are reviewing AI output for 8 hours a day, how long before your manager realizes that reviewing takes 2 hours, not 8? Phase 3 is called AI replacement, and it arrives without fanfare. 1/4 the headcount budget gets reviewed. The math shows that one skilled AI operator can manage what your entire team was doing. The severance packages get prepared, and on a Tuesday morning, always a Tuesday, never a Monday, the emails go out. Stay with me because this is where it gets dark, and also where it gets important. The workers who survived every AI wave were not the ones who ignored it. They were not the ones who protested it. They were the ones who looked at phase 1 clearly while they were still in it, and made a specific set of moves before phase 3 arrived, because here is the callback to what I told you at the start. Your company will not warn you. The 3-phase model is already running. The only question is which phase your job is currently in. And that answer, combined with what I am about to show you next, is the difference between Ryan's story and Sarah's story. Meet Ryan, 34 years old, paralegal at a mid-size law firm in Chicago, making $72,000 per year, 7 years of experience. Excellent performance reviews every single year without exception. Ryan genuinely believed that law was one of the last safe industries, that the complexity, the nuance, the human judgment required in legal work made it impossible to automate. In 2024, his firm adopted an AI legal research platform called Harvey AI. Within 8 months, the firm realized they needed 60% fewer paralegals to handle the same case volume. Ryan received his termination email on a Tuesday morning in March 2025. 4 weeks severance. 7 years of expertise. Obsolete. Now meet Sarah, 29 years old, senior graphic designer at a marketing agency in Austin, making $65,000 per year. A design degree that cost her $48,000. A portfolio she spent 6 years building. In 2023, her agency's creative director discovered that Midjourney and Adobe Firefly could produce client-ready design concepts in minutes for a combined subscription cost of $6,200 per month. Sarah's entire 4-person design department was generating $380,000 in annual salary costs. The math made the decision for them. But here's what nobody tells you. Ryan and Sarah are not rare cases. They are the first wave of a pattern that is going to repeat across every industry, every city, every salary range over the next 3 years. Think about that for a second. If it happened to a 7-year paralegal and a senior graphic designer with a specialized degree, what does your job risk profile actually look like? Here is the AI replacement risk map you need to know. High risk right now. Data entry operators, customer service representatives, basic accounting and bookkeeping, legal research and paralegal work, content writing, graphic design, mid-level software development, truck and delivery driving, medium risk, marketing management, sales roles, teaching, nursing support, HR coordination, lower risk, skilled trades requiring physical dexterity, complex emotional intelligence roles, creative direction at the highest level, roles requiring unpredictable physical environments. This matters to you, specifically, today, because Ryan's Tuesday morning is coming for someone in your industry, and the only thing separating you from that email is what you do in the next 90 days. Ryan sat in his car for 40 minutes after clearing out his desk. He had 4 weeks of severance, 3 months of savings, a mortgage payment due in 18 days, and a LinkedIn profile that listed skills that 2 million other paralegals also had, skills that an AI could now perform better than all of them combined. For 40 minutes he sat there, and then he made a decision that changed everything. He did not open a job board to find another paralegal position. He opened Harvey AI, the exact platform that had replaced him, and started learning how it actually worked. Not as a user, As an operator, as someone who could build workflows, customize outputs, train the system on specific legal frameworks, and manage its integration into a firm's existing processes, he spent 6 weeks doing nothing but that. 16 hours a day, using his severance as runway. 6 weeks later, he applied for a role that did not exist 2 years before. AI Legal Systems Manager. He was one of 43 people in the country with demonstrable hands-on expertise in the exact platform the firm was adopting. He got the role, $95,000 per year, more than he made as a paralegal, with less stress and better hours. But here's what nobody tells you. Ryan's transformation was not magic. It was not luck. It was a 40-minute decision in a dark parking lot to stop running from the wave and start learning how to surf it. The turning point was not losing the job. The turning point was what he decided to do in the 48 hours after. And that exact blueprint, the 5 moves Ryan made, is what you are getting right now. Write this down, because this is what they will never teach you in any career counseling session, any university course, or any corporate training program you will ever attend. This is exactly what you need to do, starting today. Move 1. Run your honest job risk assessment right now. Open LinkedIn. Search your exact job title, followed by the words AI Replacement 2025. Read everything that comes up. Do not filter it through optimism. Do not tell yourself your company is different or your role is too complex. Read the actual research and be honest about what you find. This single step, done honestly, is worth more than any career advice you have ever received because it tells you exactly how much time you have. Move 2. Learn to use the AI that is replacing your industry before it replaces you. This is what Ryan did. This is the move that most people resist because it feels like cooperating with the enemy. But here is the reality. The workers who survive every technological transition are not the ones who fought the technology. They are the ones who became indispensable operators of it. If you are in legal, learn Harvey AI. If you are in design, master Midjourney and Adobe Firefly. If you are in coding, get expert level with GitHub Copilot. If you are in customer service, learn the AI platforms your company is evaluating. Become the person who manages the tool, not the person the tool replaces. Move 3. Build one AI-resistant income stream immediately, without waiting. This is what they do not teach you. Certain income streams are structurally resistant to AI replacement. Skilled trades, plumbing, electrical, HVAC, require physical presence and unpredictable environments that AI cannot navigate. High-level coaching and consulting that depends on deep human relationships. Content creation with a genuine personal brand and unique perspective. Physical health and wellness services. Complex real-world problem-solving that requires human judgment in unpredictable situations. Pick one. Start building it this week. Not next month. This week. Because the income stream you build before you need it is a safety net. The one you try to build after your Tuesday morning email is a desperate scramble. Move 4. Skill stack. Combine what you know with what AI can do. This is the highest leverage move available to you right now. A lawyer who masters AI legal research tools is not competing with AI. She is 10 times more productive than any lawyer who does not. A financial analyst who builds fluency in AI modeling tools produces insights that entire teams produced before. Your existing expertise combined with AI proficiency creates a profile that is genuinely rare and genuinely valuable in the current market. This is not about learning to code. This is about becoming the most AI-literate expert in your specific field. Move 5. Build 6 months of financial runway before your industry wave hits. Ryan had 3 months. He barely made it. The 6 weeks he needed to retrain ran almost perfectly to the edge of his savings. If he had started 3 months earlier, if he had seen phase 2 while he was still in it, he would have had both the financial runway and the head start. 6 months of expenses in a liquid account gives you the time to retrain, reposition, and re-enter the market from a position of strength instead of desperation. This is what they will never teach you, and now you know it. Remember what I told you at the very beginning. Your company is not going to call a meeting. There will be no warning email, no town hall, no announcement, Just a Tuesday morning that arrives without fanfare and changes everything. 300 million jobs, already in motion, already happening in offices exactly like yours, in industries exactly like yours, to people with exactly your experience level and exactly your salary range. But here is the reframe that should stay with you long after this video ends. Ryan sat in a dark parking lot for 40 minutes. He had every reason to panic, to feel defeated, to send out paralegal applications and hope something landed. Instead, he made one decision: to learn the exact tool that replaced him. $95,000. Less stress. Better hours. 6 weeks later. The wave is not your enemy if you see it coming. The wave only destroys the people who had their backs turned. You just turned around. If this hit different, save this video. You are going to want to come back to this. And remember this: the next time someone tells you your job is safe, every worker who ever lost their livelihood to a technological shift said the same thing 6 months before it happened. The wave is already in the water. You can see it now.